So this house is in Lawton, Oklahoma, and it's a completely remodeled house, getting ready to turn it into a rental. And I knew I wanted to take out the whole yard and install new landscaping. So I wanted to remove all the old sod. And so I got some bids from local contractors and excavating companies around Lawton and Comanche County. And after getting those bids, I went with Reagan Land and Property Services. I found their bid to be fairly priced and very easy to understand. They were actually the only contractor that gave me a day rate. They told me how many hours they expected the job to take and what I'd be looking at if the job ran over hour-wise. So being given a day rate was kind of the deciding factor on it, because I knew that there would not be any surprises. And also it was an incredibly reasonable bid based on the day rate and what their estimated hours were compared to some of the other bids that I received. So we agreed upon the day rate and the estimated hours, and they came when they were scheduled to come and did a heck of a job. So they brought their skid loader. They also brought an excavator. They also brought a dump wagon to haul the dirt away. And they removed all the old topsoil and yard that was here, making way for me to be able to do some really cool new landscape features, including a fountain and a fire pit, as well as a river rock bed, things that don't have to be mowed on a regular basis. So I'm really happy with the excavating and the total cost of having this project done, having everything ready for the landscapers to come in now. And the concrete contractors are next to put a new porch on it and new driveway. But everything that Reagan Land and Property Services did was a fantastic job, from ripping out the old roots from the trees that we had removed, to getting rid of the old sod, cleaning up, getting ready for porches and driveway concrete to be poured. So it was just a wonderful job. It was incredibly professional, and just big shout out to Matt and his crew for making this job work, for doing it such a reasonable cost and coming in under budget, and just being really honest and hardworking and not being satisfied until I was satisfied. So if you have any doubts about hiring Reagan Land and Property Services, throw those doubts away, because like I said, the incredibly fair pricing and a heck of a job.